What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy UCS Productions, or Jedi Roy. I hope you're all doing well. I have some great content to show you today. We're going to be doing episode 2 of building a command room on Ryloth. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's get into it. So guys, I've gotten to the stage where I've got some bricks out, which is nice. I like being at that stage. And this is like the basic idea. This is how I've seen on the internet freeform mocks are done. So I've basically got a load of big base plates and kind of put them in the fashion that I want the mock to be like. This isn't like the finished thing, but this is just to give you guys an idea of how I'm going to do it, like the build technique basically. So I'm just going to start with multicolored bricks and plates and stuff because you're not going to see any of this. And what I'll do is I'll go around just connecting the plates together with my multicolored bricks until I've got to a point where it's all essentially one big plate, so like that basically. And then what I will do is I'll go around with these 1x1 modified studs, and you're pretty much just going to place these all around the edge of the mock like so. And obviously when you get to the sides, you can choose how you do it, like if you want to, because this is where I found a bit of trouble on my other prototype. You think that you just go around the sides and do it all the way, but it does get a bit complicated because when you start to put these like around the outside, you realize that some of them butt up to each other, and then that's where the freeform and like the greebling kind of technique comes into place, which I'll show you later in a bit. But I actually just need to go back and show you something else because this actually isn't quite finished. I've just remembered. So this plate section actually needs to be two plates high for this to work, and that's just because the heights and dimensions of Lego. So what we'll do is we'll go around and very quickly just slap some big plates underneath. Okay, so you want to make sure that the mock is properly supported underneath. So what some people do is they do like the big plates on the bottom and then do the other plates too high above it, and you can do that. That's cool. You don't also always have to use these blocks. You could actually just use the plates and then build off of that. But in this case, I'm just going to be using the plates and then build over the top, I think. Or I might build the rest and then take the plates away afterwards and do a snot thing in the middle. But we'll get to that later. So for the minute, I've done it this way. And then that allows me to then, once I've placed my modified bricks on the side there, you place your plate on the side there, and then you so on and so forth all the way around the mock and greeble it, and then that makes it look like the slope, and that's what makes it look like the freeform pretty much, or gives it that kind of free flowing vibe. So that's the stage that I'm going to be getting to for this week, and I shall get that stage and then come back to you guys. So we're back again, guys. I replated it afterwards and made it all the same colour just for my sake, and then this is what the bottom looks like now. And I haven't got the whole way around it yet, but I am learning, and I'm getting faster and better. And this is what I've got so far with my freeform section. I want to make it quite rocky with some like mud elements in it, and then I'm going for a bit of tan, and then at this point there might be a little bit of like dark tan, like to signify, you know, like the Ryloth sort of landscape and scenery, where it's quite rocky and like muddy, you know, stuff like that really. So as you can see, I've done that, and they're all plates, they all just pull off, and I'm gonna form it over the top and around the sides. But that's what I've got this well, today, like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to be a weekly thing or a couple of daily thing. It might be like a Monday and a Wednesday and then a Saturday. Who knows? I don't think this mock is going to take too long anyway. Like with my last mocks, I have a tendency to, when I start something, just bash it out for hours if I can. The only thing that's going to be holding me back for this one really is pieces and just learning stuff. So now I'm going to move over to a quick speed build of just doing some more of the freeform section. So yeah, here we go. Okay guys, I just wanted to quickly show you, we've now got to a stage where the freeform section that surrounds the mock, I'm pretty sure I'm very happy with it. It's quite detailed, I don't want it too much. I think this is really going to all come together soon, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what I've done. Bit of a milestone, and now I'm going to start doing more on the top section. So guys, I was running into a little bit of a dilemma when trying to connect the top part to the side part. I want it to look as flush as possible, and see, the way I've done it, I should have really gone the whole way around with like this and then built out around it, if you know what I mean, because now otherwise I've got this kind of problem which doesn't look too bad, or I'd have to do it like that. Again, it's not the end of the world, but I just want it to look like perfect if I can. So I've come up with this solution here where I'm just gonna like go around the edge, and because these are like 1x2 tiles, I've got no middle bit, I can slide it out to the depth that I want, giving me like actually the ultimate flexibility. So hopefully I'm gonna have enough to do that. I may have to work something out if I don't, but that's going to be the plan. And then I'm going to have to maybe do like a snot thing in the middle that layers over the top of this to keep the sense of a slight hill. But that's where we're at now. So alright guys, so I just wanted to give you a quick update. Like I said, sometimes I get into a mode and I find myself not being able to stop building. So this build series may be over quicker than expected. The good thing is though, if I can complete this into a good standard, then it means that I can do something bigger, and then the only thing stopping me really is my imagination and how much money I've actually got to chuck at it. But I'm really happy with how this is going at the minute. I made a lot of progress, and as you can see, I've finished all of the, what I'm going to call curbing, if you will. Really happy with this. Spent a lot of time going back and changing bits and stuff. Then I've plated off, like I said before, because the pattern, the plate heights weren't quite matching up nicely with the way I've done it, which is definitely a learning curve for next time. But I've come around it, I've got around it, and I've just raised the plates up and used all these 2x1 tiles to kind of make the edge that I want to be shown. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back afterwards, I'm going to place these tiles on top, and hopefully that will give me like at least a bit of a better transfer. So I've also done this, pretty much finished this section on the end here, which was, I wanted to add like a little path in and some foliage and stuff. I think this coming together, this is more looking like Battle on Seleucami, kind of control room on Seleucami mock. I think this is more going to be now. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a view on how far we're getting, and some techniques that I'm definitely finding myself using I also made these crates, like energon crates, which are I think they're quite cool. I think I'm gonna definitely try and include these into the mock somewhere. Yeah, definitely happy with those. And I found this as well. I'm not sure, I might try and add that in somewhere. But all these things, I'm gonna call it a night for now. I mean, I made this, I wanted to add a log in, and this is like the best I could come up with. It's a bit shoddy. I probably won't use it, if I'm honest, but yeah, I'm happy with everything else. Really happy with how it's coming along. It's starting to look quality. Alright guys, so I think that's pretty much going to wrap this episode up. I'm happy with where we've got to. I've learnt a lot this week. I've learnt greebling, I've learnt some foliage techniques, I've also learnt the freeform idea. Well, I've learnt my own way, to be honest, to do it. I don't think how I've done it is how you're properly meant to do it, but each to their own right. So I've also learnt how to do like pebble pathways, because people make it look so easy, but actually, especially when you don't have as many parts and all the parts, it is quite hard. But I was really happy to get to the point that I've gotten to. I'll probably be releasing an episode of this once every 3 days. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like would be greatly appreciated. Comment in the section down below what you think of the mock, if you got any cool ideas for it, and if you have any suggestions for me, any new techniques, anything like that, anything positive. If you do enjoy my content and you want to see more of this build series and more mocks like this in the future, and anything to do with LEGO Star Wars really guys, I'll be doing customs, mocks, sets. I'm thinking about doing a live build stream of my Mos Eisley's Cantina. So all that cool stuff, then make sure to smash that subscribe button, and I'll be back very soon with another video. So until then guys, stay safe, happy building, and peace.